The year is 1000 BC. The valley of Elah shimmers under a relentless sun. Two armies face each other across a desolate no-man's land. On one side stand the Israelites, God's chosen people, led by King Saul. They are weary, their hearts heavy with dread. For 40 days a giant has terrorized them. His name is Goliath. Goliath is a Philistine, an enemy of Israel. He is a mountain of a man, clad in bronze armor. His spear is like a weaver's beam, his presence a suffocating shadow over the battlefield. Every morning and every evening Goliath roars his challenge. He mocks the God of Israel. He demands a champion. Silence. Terror grips the Israelite ranks. Far from the battlefield, a young shepherd named David tends his father's sheep. He is small in stature, but his heart burns with faith in the God of Israel. When David hears of Goliath's defiance, he is enraged. He doesn't understand the fear that paralyzes the Israelite army. David travels to the valley of Elah, sent by his father to bring news of his brothers fighting in Saul's army. He arrives as Goliath issues his daily challenge. David is shocked. He sees fear in the eyes of the seasoned soldiers. He hears despair in their whispers. David knows he must act. David's eldest brother scolds him for his naive courage. Word reaches King Saul of this shepherd boy who dares to speak of facing Goliath. Saul summons David. He sees the boy's conviction. He offers David his own armor, but it is too large, too cumbersome. David refuses the king's armor. He takes only his shepherd's staff, his sling, and 5 smooth stones from the riverbed. He walks towards Goliath. The giant laughs, a booming sound that echoes across the valley. He curses David and threatens to feed his flesh to the birds of the air. David's response is calm, resolute. He tells Goliath that he comes against him in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel. David runs towards the giant. He reaches into his pouch, selects a stone, and fits it into his sling. He whirls the sling above his head, a blur of motion. The stone flies true. It sinks into Goliath's forehead. The giant stumbles, his massive frame crashing to the earth. Silence. Then a roar erupts from the Israelite lines. David, the shepherd boy, has slain the Philistine giant. He has faced impossible odds and emerged victorious. The story of David and Goliath is more than just a thrilling battle narrative. It is an enduring allegory that transcends time and culture. It is a story about the triumph of faith over fear, of courage over doubt. It speaks to the power that resides within each of us, no matter how small or insignificant we may feel. David's victory reminds us that true strength lies not in physical prowess, but in the unwavering belief in something greater than ourselves. It teaches us that the impossible can become possible when we face our fears head-on, armed with the courage of our convictions. Unearthing the past. Archaeological whispers of giants and kings. Archaeological discoveries continue to shed light on the world of David and Goliath. Excavations at the ancient Philistine city of Gath have uncovered evidence of a culture of warriors and giants. Inscriptions mentioning Goliath have been found, suggesting that the biblical giant may have been a real historical figure. Similarly, archaeological evidence supports the existence of King David and his kingdom. The Tel Dan Stele, a fragmented inscription discovered in 1993, mentions the House of David, providing extra biblical confirmation of David's reign. Goliath in the mirror facing down our modern giants. The story of David and Goliath continues to resonate today because we all face our own giants. These giants may not be literal behemoths, but they are no less daunting. They are the challenges that loom large in our lives: fear, doubt, adversity, injustice. Like David, we may feel small and ill-equipped to face these challenges, but the story reminds us that we are not alone. We have within us the same spirit of courage and faith that empowered David to defeat Goliath. We too can find the strength to face our giants and emerge victorious. Beyond the battlefield, the enduring power of faith and courage. The story of David and Goliath is a powerful testament to the enduring power of faith and courage. It is a story that has inspired generations to face their fears, to stand up for what they believe in, and to never give up hope, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. It is a story that continues to resonate today, offering a timeless message of hope, resilience, and the triumph of the human spirit. A story for the ages, David and Goliath's timeless message. In a world often defined by its Goliaths, the story of David reminds us that victory is not always determined by size or strength. It is a story that continues to inspire, to challenge, and to remind us of the power that resides within each of us. It is a story for the ages, a timeless message of hope and courage for a world in need of both.